E-L. Very busy goddess. Might sound familiar to you ladies. The goddess of fertility, healing, medicine, weaving, childbirth, science, and a long list of responsibilities. Multitasking might be a better description, huh? A very busy goddess. The two large U shapes in between the three masks, that is her symbol. Okay, my friends? Immediately above the X that is on the middle mask's forehead. You guys with me? Yeah. You will see 4 bubbles protruding out of the wall. 2 large ones, 2 small ones. We've heard of different interpretations. We've heard of a serpent, we've heard of a jaguar. What makes more sense to me? A 3-dimensional king seated in lotus. At least the lower half of him. The large bubbles might be his knees, and the smaller ones his fists. It speaks of the king's divine rights to rulership. Powerful political religious leaders believed to be gods by the masses. A population that reached between 10,000 to 12,000. Lived 3.5 kilometers radius. Once again, mountaintop. It's a holy sacred mountain. A cornerstone was found with some ancient Mayan petroglyphs. Epigraphers interpreted K-A-T-W-I-T-Z, Katwitz. In Maya, according to Dr. Nikolai Grube, a German epigrapher, Clay Mountain. Hype shaman from Guatemala that speak other Mayan dialects have added very interesting additions to that interpretation. This is where we've reached a holy sacred mountain of clay. And this is where high priests and royalty performed their religious rituals to their gods, ceremonies, which included sweating, saunas. Sweat houses have been found throughout the Mayan world. Sweating, fasting, meditating, consumption of powerful hallucinogens. To them, communicating with their gods, with their ancestors. Sacrifices of small birds, sacrifices of small animals, bloodletting rituals, the cutting, the piercing of different parts of the body. The blood that would be let would be mixed with a flammable resin extracted from the copal tree. Incense, the most precious offering to the gods, to these ancient people, human blood. That red that runs through your veins, my friends. Why blood? Blood is life. Okay? Concerning human sacrifice, 2 other skeletal remains were found along with that modified elongated cranium that was found on the 3rd of the 3 structures I mentioned earlier down there. Believed to have been sacrificial victims, possibly sacrificed to accompany that king through that long journey, 9 levels of the underworld, 13 levels of heaven. Okay, my friends? Do we have any questions? You guys ready to go up? Yeah. Please. Yeah. This is, yes?
So the original, like, it would have been designed all the way up and down, right?
A lot of these temples in ancient times would have had similar masks, encircling, stories, religious history, you see? In this case, it encircled at that level, the north wall, the south wall collapsed, the pieces were unable to be put back together.
Okay.
So what archaeologists were able to rescue, found almost perfectly intact, but yet in a very delicate state, literally crumbling, explaining the recreation with that fiberglass and concrete on top of the original. It was all painted red, the color that the gods loved. Once again, the color of human blood. Please, let's be very careful. Hold on.